butcher holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the van near coal mines, all day long in a field of hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal oil light, and everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved and raised their kids on a miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Why, I've seen her fingers bleed to complain there was no need. She'd smile in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog. Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard, and I would sleep 'cause we were taught. I never thought of ever leaving butcher holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since the way back then, and it's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floors. Nothing lives here anymore except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. I've raised my head and set myself in the eye of a storm, in the belly of a well. My spirit stood on solid ground. I'll be at peace when they lay me down.
When I was a child, I cried until my needs were satisfied. My needs have grown up pound for pound. I'll be at peace when they lay me down. When they lay me down someday, my soul will rise and fly away. This old world will turn around. I'll be at peace when they lay me down. This life isn't fair, it seems. It's filled with tears and broken dreams. There are no tears where I am bound, and I'll be at peace when they lay me down. Someday my soul will rise and fly away. This old world will turn around. I'll be at peace when they lay me down. When they lay me down someday, my soul will rise and fly away. This old world will turn around. I'll be at peace when they lay me down. When I was a child, I cried.
Singing You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man, here's Miss Loretta Lynn.
You've come to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I'll have to let him go. You say you're gonna take him, oh, but I don't think you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can find anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Sometimes a man's caught looking at things that he don't need. He took a second look at you, but he's in love with me. Well, I don't know where that leaves you, oh, but I know where I stand. And you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can find anywhere. For you to get to him, I have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Yeah, you ain't woman enough to take my man.
Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi man,
we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
too much love in his Louisiana heart.
See the alligator all waiting nearby. Sooner or later they know I'm gonna try. When she waved from the bank, don't you know I know it's a goodbye fishing line. See you while I go. With the Louisiana woman waiting on the other side, the Mississippi River don't look so wide. Louisiana woman,
Mississippi man,
we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
too much love in his Louisiana heart. Well, I thought I'd been left, but I never had, till I was wrapped in the arms of a Mississippi man. When he holds me close, it feels almost like another hurricane just to rip the coast. If he can't come to me, I'm gonna go to him. That Mississippi River, Lord, I'm gonna swim.
Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi man,
we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
too much love in his Louisiana heart.
Well, the Mississippi River, Lord, it's 1 mile wide, and I'm gonna get me to the other side.
Mississippi man, I'm losing my mind. Gotta have your lovin' one more time.
I'm gonna jump in the river, and here I go. Too bad, alligator, you swim too slow. Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi man,
we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
too much love in his Louisiana
Oh,
heart.
there's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in his Louisiana heart.
Hey, there's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in his Louisiana heart.
There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in his Louisiana heart.
Here's Miss Loretta Lynn. How about making a welcome, huh?
Just don't mix either bottle or me behind. And don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind. No, don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind. Just stay out there on the town and see what you can find. 'Cause if you want that kind of love, well, you don't need none of mine. So don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind. That's yours now. You never take me anywhere because you're always gone. Many a night I've laid awake and cried you're all alone. Then you come in, a kissing on me, it happens every time. So don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind. No, don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind. Just stay out there on the town and see what you can find. 'Cause if you want that kind of love, well, you don't need none of mine. So don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind. No, don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind.
That was fine, Loretta. Who's your rhythm player there on the left?
Ain't that great?
I thought it sounded fine. Come here, rhythm
That
player.
thrilled me to death, I want y'all
This
to
is
know.
a very expensive rhythm player, ladies and gentlemen. Our special guest, Bill Monroe.
Oh, it's gonna
How
cost
about it?
you
Make
today.
Bill welcome to our show, will you? Bill, I know that you have the Bluegrass Boys all tuned up and everything, but we can't let you sing right now
All right.
because we have to take a little break here.
Hello,
Hello, Loretta.
darling. I knew it was you.
Loretta, there's something I've just got to tell you.
Oh, please tell me what to do.
I don't really know how to say this, but I want to tell you that
You gave me the will to go on. As soon as I picked up the phone,
No, you don't understand, Loretta. I'm trying to tell you that
the talk is around that we're through.
Yeah, I know. I've heard it too.
Oh, darling, tell me what to do.
But that's just it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I want to tell
I
you that.
knew you'd tell me they were wrong. As soon as I picked up the phone.
But it is true. They're not wrong.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Loretta.
Oh no. I can't believe that it's true.
I'm sorry, Loretta. I'm really, really sorry.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't believe that we're through.
I know you know that I never thought it would come to this.
You tell me it's over and done.
I really thought that I loved you, and you know that.
You say that you've had all your fun,
And you just got to believe me. I never meant to hurt you.
but I can't believe
This is the hardest thing that I've ever had to do, and it hurts me
As
too.
soon as I hang up the phone,
Yeah, I'll be gone.
as soon as I hang up the phone.
Goodbye, Loretta.
Here she is, the Decker Doll, ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Loretta Lynn.
The faucet is a-dripping and the kids are a-bawling. One of them is toddling and one is a-crawling and one's on the way. I'm glad the Rockwell Welch just signed $1 million pact, and Debbie's out in Vegas working up a brand new act, and the TV show a real fun game to play. But here in Topeka, the screen doors are banging, the coffee's boiling over and the wash needs a hanging. One wants a cookie and one wants a changing, and one's on the way. Now what was I doing? Jimmy, get away from there, darn, there goes the phone. Hello, honey. What's that you say? You're bringing a few old army buddies home? You're calling from a bar? Get away from that. No, not you, honey. I was talking to the baby. Wait a minute, honey. The doorbell. Honey, could you stop at the market and... Hello? Hello? Well, I'll be. The girls in New York City, they all march for women's lib. Better homes and garden shows, a modern way to live. The pill may change the world tomorrow, but meanwhile today, here in Topeka, the flies are a-buzzing, the dog is a-barking and the floor needs a scrubbing. One needs a spanking and one needs a hugging, Lord. One's on the way. Oh, gee, I hope it ain't twins again.
Miss Loretta Lynn.
Miss Loretta Lynn.
Hey, hey!
You've been making your brags around town that you've been a love of my man. But the man I love, when he picks up trash, he puts it in a garbage can. And that's what you look like to me, and what I see's a pity. You better close your face and stay out of my way if you don't want to go to Fifth City. If you don't want to go to Fifth City, you better detour around my town, 'cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground. I'm not saying my baby's a saint, 'cause he ain't that he won't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City. Come on and tell me what you told my friends if you think you're brave enough, and I'll show you what a real woman is, since you think you're hot stuff. You bite off more than you can chew. If you get too cute or witty, you better move your feet if you don't want to eat a meal that's called Fifth City. If you don't want to go to Fifth City, you better detour around my town, 'cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground. I'm not a saying my baby's a saint, 'cause he ain't that he won't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City. Oh, that last note.
Listen, the way you hit that last note sounded like you singing at somebody. See?
You daggone right.
Loretta Lynn and a song she wrote called Fifth City. Here's... Now here's Loretta Lynn with the great Conway Twitty hit song titled Hello, Darling.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as handsome as you used to be. How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me. What's that, darling? How am I doing? I'm doing all right, except I can't sleep and I cry all night till dawn. What I'm trying to say is I love you and miss you, and I'm so sorry that I did you wrong. Look up, darling, let me kiss you, just for old time's sake. Let me hold you in my arms one more time. Thank you, darling. May God bless you, and may each step you take brings you closer to the things you seek to find. Goodbye, darling. Gotta go now. Gotta try and find a way to lose these memories of a love so warm and true. And if you should ever find it in your heart to forgive me, come back, darling, I'll be waiting for you.
You say I shouldn't be here. It's the same thing every night. You say I should go home to her. What we're doing just ain't right. It's true, she's there waiting and wondering, there's no doubt.
But she's the one you live with,
And you're the one I can't live without.
she's the one you live with,
But you're the one I can't live without.
and she's the one you dream with.
But you're the one I dream about.
They say I'm breaking up your home.
It's not a home, it's just a house.
She's still the one you live with,
But you're the one I can't live without.
if I knew you only lived there and your love for me was true. But how can I be certain you're not making me a fool? Surely you must kiss her to keep her from finding out that she's just the one you live with.
But you're the one I can't live without.
She's the one you live with,
But you're the one I can't live without.
and she's the one you dream with.
But you're the one I dream about.
They say I'm breaking
not a home, it's just a house.
She's still the one you live with,
But you're the one I can't live without.
But here's a young lady that won't goof up the second
You
song.
want to bet? I bet she does.
Miss Loretta Lynn, Harper Valley PTA.
I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenager daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mama, got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, a note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's been reported you've been drinking, running around with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the Harper Valley Secretary PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was going to meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her mini skirt into the room. And when she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, her papi 7 times he's asked me for a day. And Mrs. Johnson seems to use a whole lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? Never mind. And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down? Mr. Harper couldn't be here cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little faint place and you're all Harper Valley hypocrites. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really did. It happened just this way, it sure is. The day my mama sucked it to the Harper Valley PTA. Bring him over here and let everybody see what I have to do
Get him, Loretta.
to get on this daggone Wilburn Brothers show. I ain't sung this thing since I recorded it, I don't reckon.
Come here. Listen.
There's what I have to read. Where's the other one? There's 3 of them.
Oh, there it comes.
And then you all holler because I break time and stuff like that.
No, we're not going to worry about it, are we, boys?
Listen, I ain't going to. I don't know about you all.
Hey, what is this behind you? There's the other one. Behind you.
Oh, that's Ted. He's the cause of all this. If he'd let me sing what I wanted to, then I wouldn't have no trouble.
And he's the one who tells you what to say.
He tells me what to sing.
Uh-huh. Well, that's all right. He's done a pretty good job, I believe.
And these guys have been telling me what to wear. So I don't know about it.
All right, folks, we'll be back with more fun right after this important message.
Oh, no.
Loretta, as always, comes up with a hit song just all the time. And this is one of the many you've written, Loretta. The title of this one is You're Looking at Country.
Right.
Hello, country.
Well, hello, country.
All right.
Well, I like my lovin' done country style, and this little girl would walk a country mile to find her a good old slow-talking country boy. I said a country boy. I'm about as old-fashioned as I can be, so I hope you're liking what you see. If you're looking at me, you're looking at barnyard shovel fit your hand. If your eyes are on me, you're looking at country. Well, this your country is a little green, and there's a whole lot of country that you ain't seen. I'll show you around if you show me a wedding band. I said a wedding band. When it comes to love, well, I know about that. Country folks all know where it's at. If you're looking at me, you're looking at country. You don't see no city when you look at me, 'cause the country is all I am. I love running barefooted through the old cornfields, and I love that country hound. Well, you say I'm a maid just to fit your plans, but does the barnyard shovel fit your hand? If your eyes are on me, you're looking at country. If your eyes are on me, you're looking at country. He doesn't know that I can't look him in the eye, or that I can't speak, or I'll start telling lies. I hope he thinks that I'm just moody and quiet, but another man loved me last night. Yes, another man loved me last night. I'd almost forgotten what love was really like, but I'm only human, only a woman. I let another man love me last night. While he's sleeping, well, I'm crying here away. Not being loved was more than I could take. Though it was wrong there in his arms, it seemed so right. When another man loved me last night. Yes, another man loved me last night. I'd almost forgotten what love was really like, but I'm only human, only a woman. I let another man love me last night. I know we shouldn't be here together, doing the things we do, but I can't help the way I feel. I've just got to be with you. When our bodies touch each other, there's a feeling I can't fight, and you take me to heaven. smile and whisper, I want you. And we're making love again by the way we hold each other. It's plain to see we're more than friends. I tremble while we're loving. Oh Lord, I hold on tight, and you take me to heaven every night. It's so easy to see while you're loving me, you're turning up the flames. I wouldn't let another man touch me. I know it wouldn't be the same. So baby, lock the door, walk to the bed, and then turn out the lights and take me to heaven again tonight. Oh, take me to heaven again tonight.
Hi, Loretta.
Hello, Teddy.
It's nice to have you with us again, as
Well,
always.
It's good to be with you again.
The family's doing fine.
Fine.
And I believe that this is your favorite of all the songs you've ever
This
recorded
is
for
my
Dr.
favorite song, and a little fella by the name of Johnny Mullins wrote this song.
He's a dandy. Here's Loretta to do Blue Kentucky Girl for you.